Alright, we're back again with another small project just because I can. This time I'm doing Alita from Alita Battle Angel, and I found this really cool picture of her posing, I suppose, after she drops down the cellar. And I didn't even try to trace this using the auto trace because I know there's a lot of noise in this picture. There's a lot of other stuff going on in the background, so I just sat down and traced it point to point, and it sounds like a lot of work, but honestly, it took me 6, 7 minutes tops, and that's even with the editing. It's going 10 times right now, but even then, it took me less than an hour to make the whole project. So 5, 7 minutes of tracing, and you don't even. I mean, really, you don't really have to do it this precise. I could probably have gotten away with doing less precise measurements, but it just looks so good. Um, so the first thing I did there was just make the actual transparent, or sorry, the overall silhouette, and then I tried to use the trace tool to make some accents, make some extra, like a two-tone silhouette thing, where I just tried to grab various levels of detail, various thresholds, and place that onto the silhouette and see what it ends up as. And I tried doing some of the face work. I tried working a bit on the chest and the arms, just to see what that would work out as. But I quickly found out that I didn't actually want the face at all. It looks way better without. So I actually ended up just taking off the face and the chest, and just keep the arms and the some of the lower back, uh, as sort of a backdrop lighting instead of lighting from the front, so it looks like it's backlit. Um, that was a very cool effect. So that was pretty basic shading done, and I'm just moving on to the words now. I'm making this in the same style, obviously, as the last silhouette project I did. So I'm trying to do this sort of. I'm almost starting to call it skeleton Shermans, where I just use minimal lines, and a sort of sci-fi look, all sharp edges and straight lines, in a very minimalistic manner. So I'm doing the same thing here. I'm writing out Alita, and I'm just trying to play around with some of the connecting lines, see what can line up, and how I can make the letters interact in a simple, non-intrusive, and just interesting way without actually destroying the readability, because I'm already on thin ice when it comes to the readability of this Sherman's. It's not meant to be used in this manner, frankly. Um, but I'm doing it anyway, and I think I got away with it again. Um, but just trying out some symmetric placement of the dots there, and I ended up not doing that because I couldn't get it to line up properly. So I just made something else instead. I'm still trying for some horizontal symmetry here, or at least some linearity, in the design, which is still a bit of new territory for me. Um, but I'm almost satisfied here. It's not. I mean, it's 5 letters. It's not a ton. And there you can see I'm making some very crude, very not elegant, sharp edges there for the rounded edges. And I'm doing the same technique for the background I did the last time, which was just a simple backdrop, and then the bottom part with the text. I'm taking that separate shape to make a separate gradient. And I did toy here with putting on her signature, um, the signature blood smears, but the way I translated the silhouette into essentially creation means that her proportions and the angle of her face is not suited for this, and therefore I try to make it manually. I've done this before with another project, making her face, making the iconic blood smears there, but this time it just didn't work out, and I ended up abandoning it because Again, I actually kind of like her face being blank in this, with a simple backdrop, some backlighting, and just no expression, no nothing. So actually, this is pretty much it. I just put the text in there, made a gradient, tried some different lighting effects. Didn't really like it, so I just ended up cutting it away, keeping it simple instead of over the top neon light almost. So got rid of that again, and then just filled a bit with the lighting, and that's pretty much it. That's the whole thing. Less than an hour. Thank you for watching. Bye.